NAPFM is a new organization for which there is little publicly available information. Well, NAPFM, along with MFA and Alternative Investment Management Association, AIMA, challenged two rules recently adopted by the SEC that require reporting and public disclosure of securities lending and short selling activity in an opening brief filed in the U.S. Court of Appeals for the Fifth Circuit. So we have a new organization along with a couple others testing the rules that the SEC are trying to put out about short position transparency and a couple other things which essentially helps retail investors. But of course, these big guys, these big players, these big wigs do not want this to go through. Now I want to give you guys a message. You're going to make so much money in the next 12 months, it will feel like you are printing your own money. Bitcoin will break to new all-time highs, and then Ethereum will break to new all-time highs, and we will see billions flowing into mid-caps and low-caps, and you will see these alts going to 10 to 100x in a few months. Total crypto market cap is expected to reach 8 to 10 trillion in the last cycle. We saw easily 100x with just 2.7 trillion market cap. Now imagine 3x that. All you have to do is don't do anything. Don't panic on drops because whales will try to shake you out. Hold your spot, bags tight, and get ready for the epic alt season. People who hold will outperform all traders in a 2 to 3 month period where everything will go parabolic. Now the reason I want to get this out to you guys is because I had a friend who paper-handed his Ethereum very fast on a small sell-off, and it didn't worry me one bit. And I want you guys to know that we are in something that doesn't happen a lot of times, so you have to identify if you were in the market in 2021 during crypto, during the bull run, in the overall market as well as crypto, what did you do wrong? Did you not sell? Did you hold your bags? Did you not sell at the right time? Did you not have a plan that was ready to be executed? Or were you in the wrong things? Or did you just not have money laying around? These are things that you have to answer for yourself. But I agree with this post that we are in a time frame where we are about to make a lump sum amount of money that it feels like you are sitting back doing nothing, not breaking your back, printing money. Okay, moving on. Speaking of Bitcoin going to new all-time highs, we're going to talk about Bitcoin later in the video, but $2.04 billion worth of shorts will get liquidated once Bitcoin hits 75,000. Now, Bitcoin has just hit an all-time high, and we're going to talk a little bit about crypto later on in the video, but this is a ton of shorts getting liquidated, the most we've seen at any given price for Bitcoin, and overall, not a good look for short sellers. Overall, that's the intro. Let's get into the video. We got a lot of stuff to cover with AMC especially, as well as GameStop, the overall market, crypto, and some other tickers as well. So hit the like button. It's free. It helps me out, and subscribe to the channel, guys. We need about 1,600 more subs to hit 20K, and I'm sure we can get there in one video. AMC had another order imbalance of 291,886 shares on the buy side, and GameStop is finally getting these articles dropped about it, which we saw back in 2021. GameStop is set for its 7th straight session of gains, according to Seeking Alpha. Deep in their article, it also says GameStop is a hold, which we already knew that. Overall, the media only does this when they think they are going to be correct. Otherwise, they aren't going to pump either of these plays or say anything positive about them. Now, let's cover some numbers before we get into the charts. Ortex, 13.09% short interest according to Ortex for AMC. Again, we pay attention to the trend. We know it's much greater than that. 34.3 million shares shorted. If we come over and we take a look at Stocko Tracker, 18,000 calls compared to 3,000 puts expiring in the money. On a Friday, this isn't that bad, right? We're seeing a win on the options chain for this week, but hopefully they aren't saving up any firepower for next week because the options chain next week is absolutely massive. If they don't knock AMC down today or Monday or Tuesday, they are going to have a lot of trouble knocking it down Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday of next week if we get that gamma ramp to the upside. Now, if we take a look, short exempt stacked up once again, 235,000. This is just after one day of a slight cool off, which is still extremely high for any given ticker at 128. Prior to that, it was above 200,000, then 3, then 5. So you can see that they are trying to hold AMC down. Now, we are tracking this previous move in AMC, which happened back in January when the buy button was taken away. You have this yellow cycle, then you have this green chop cycle, red sell off, green chop, and then a scale higher. AMC playing out very similarly, but we kind of have something a little bit different, and I could draw this out sort of differently, but we have the same yellow cycle happening, green chops, short climb, and then this sell off for the second half. As you can see, this correlates right here, this pop, the sell off for the second half, and then you have another green cycle play out, and then instead of having that yellow cycle play out where the buy button was taken away and we squeeze, you actually saw this sell-off, right? So it's happening later than we thought. So you saw another red cycle, and then you're getting another green cycle, potentially, right? Unless we pop over the next couple of days and get that yellow cycle. As of right now, if this green one plays out and we just see this chop come down to like 428, 415 again, not really do much, and then retest up here at $5, it looks like it's going to be put through another red cycle, bringing it extremely low before getting that yellow cycle move. Okay, that's not something we want to see. I'm just saying how it is set up. Again, we are sitting on the 3-hour time frame. You could say, okay, this green cycle actually extends out to here, and then you have the red cycle sell off, and then you have the green, and then you have the yellow that is about to happen any second now, which is much a possibility, right? This green cycle, then the red sell-off, and then another green before that move higher. We could very well be in this green zone once again, which is a likely scenario. Touching on GameStop, this thing is going crazy. Up, tested the top of the supply zone, came back down, and is basing off of it right around 15.15. Overall, GameStop remains bullish. We want to see volume pick up. 9,000 calls compared to basically no puts expiring in the money, and then 42,000 compared to 11,000 expiring out of the money. 13,000 short exempts, still slightly high on GameStop as well. I wanted to quickly cover this before we get into the overall market. XRP broke back below 62 cents, bounced off of this channel right around 57, and is retesting 62 cents. In my opinion, XRP is in get in early territory. Not financial advice, I'm not a financial advisor, but I think this thing is entering its point of interest late and has the chance to make a parabolic move following other cryptos that have ran, as well as Ethereum Classic. Now, before we get into the overall market, I just want to let you know that I dropped a video in the morning this morning, pre-market. Make sure to go watch that about a penny stock. And then we also covered Apple, Tesla, and Nvidia the other day in a very quick update late at night, which I want to briefly cover those towards the end of the video today. I want to quickly plug in the Moomoo investing app for you, which is the top link in the description. Moomoo is getting their foot in the door, trying to win you over other platforms. They are saying we are a free broker. We're going to give you 8.1%. which is a very competitive edge, and then it drops to 5.1 after 3 months, and they are going to give you up to 15 free stocks. All you have to do is open a Moomoo account like you would Webull or Robinhood, and then deposit $1 or a penny in there to start earning free stocks. Again, that is a top link in the description. They are also allowing you access to level 2 order book data, access to trading options, going long, going short, a customizable earnings calendar, and more. Now guys, get in the Discord. I wanted to let you know that this gives you lifetime access at this price. You are grandfathered in at the Discord price that you get in at. Okay, so we had free members when my channel first started, and then after that we had a ton of more people flowing in when the Discord was cheaper at about $2 to $3. We had 150 members join, and now we are sitting at this price. We are gradually growing as a community, as a channel, and this is the very beginning. So make sure to get grandfathered in. We have options trading alerts in there. I'm in there on the daily. The most amazing people talk stocks as well as crypto, and overall we got the best vibes in the Discord. Both of those links are under the video, guys. Get in there. I will pin them in the comments as well. Now, US February unemployment rate 3.9%, estimated 3.7, and previously 3.7, which is the highest since January of 2022. Now, all the headlines will show that the US economy has added 275,000 jobs in February, but in reality, the number of people actually employed fell by 184,000. Well, why is this the case? Well, the number of workers employed in the US was 160.968 million, the lowest number since May of 2023, which doesn't make sense that number of unemployed fell while the US economy added jobs. Well, actually, it does. And if you paid attention to this and you watch specific videos, you would know that this number system isn't all that accurate. The answer to the question is that there is a rapid increase in workers holding more than one job. In fact, 278,000 Americans took on more than one job in February, all while the January jobs report was revised by 129,000 jobs, as seen in 10 of the last 12 months. Guys, if you know family members that are trying to work 2 jobs just to get by, or you are doing the same, make sure to have them come follow the channel, join us on this journey of financial freedom, get in the Discord. Guys, it's time to make some money. We don't want to live in the rat race. We want to become financially free, and now we are in a bull run, and we just have to execute everything correctly. If we take a look at the SPY, jobs report came out, everything came out. It looks all right. We're trading at 517.45, up 0.5% on the day. The SPY is just reacting strong to basically anything at this point. We do have CPI, I believe, coming out on the 12th. Correct me if that changed. And then we have the rate cuts being risen, paused, or cut, right? Likely just going to stay stagnant. They're going to keep them higher for longer. They're not going to keep them too high. They're also not going to cut them too early. As of right now, the RSI is hugging the overbought on the market, but it is consolidating up here. The last time it had something similar was right before the COVID crash. I'm not saying that is going to happen, but we may just be in a very dangerous bubble. Bitcoin, 68,236, earlier came up to 70,000. That is right. Bitcoin hit 70,000. If you are in Bitcoin, drop a Bitcoin and then a rocket emoji in the comments down below. This thing is going absolutely nuts. In my opinion, we have a shot at coming up to 72,500 by tonight. And then I don't see heavy resistance until 78 to 79.5 on Bitcoin. So watch those levels. Speaking of crypto, Floki just crossed 2.1 billion in market cap and is up 70% on the day, currently outperforming Doge, SHIB, Pepe, Bonk, WIF, and other top meme coins. I'm going to tell you, fam to fam, I let go of my Floki bags today off of that nice percentage gain. I didn't have a lot in it, but the other day I made a very small crypto portfolio worth about $1,000, and I made it in about 4 or 5 hours, just getting into some of these quote-unquote meme coins or these random coins, right? As of right now, that is sitting around $1,140 in that portfolio, and I plan on just slowly letting go of these bags during this crypto market. Now, Bitcoin is not only going parabolic, but it may just continue to go parabolic up to 300,000, according to Robert Kiyosaki. Now, if you don't know who this is the author of Rich Dad, Poor Dad, in which a book I actually like, and I don't like reading books. In quotes, the biggest mistake you can make is to procrastinate. Bitcoin. Important to start, even if it's only for $500. Next stop, $300,000 in 2024. If you guys agree with this price target, let me know in the comments down below. Now, Tesla is at 175.13, down 1.95% on the day. Trying to hold this channel, but honestly, if Tesla breaks back below 173.70 and gets a candle close, this thing is looking extremely, extremely ugly. It has very weak support right around 165. Otherwise, it's coming down to 154.30 on Tesla, and I think that is the more likely scenario. Overall, I'm watching for confirmation before entering puts and or calls on Tesla. Apple trading at 172.29, up 2% on the day, getting a slight bounce here, holding this support, this very last leg of support right around 168.80 and 170. In my opinion, this is a temporary bounce, but as of right now, again, there is no confirmation for breaking below this trading range and or confirming a move higher. Now, this is insane. Nvidia fell to $914 at 4:15 p.m. ET today after the market closed. This was yesterday. But then at the end of the after hours session at 8 p.m., the stock closed above 946. That's a 3.5% swing in after hours trading, adding $80 billion in market cap. If you include the regular hour session, Nvidia casually added $180 billion of market cap in one day. The third largest daily gain ever by market cap in any given stock. Nvidia is looking absolutely disgusting. It came all the way up to 970. Based at our target at 950, I said this is going to be a smooth ride up to 950 after 864, and it was, and now it is getting clapped down about 3%, taking a little bit of a cool off, building support at 882.54. Watch a move down to 861.30 on Nvidia for a slight cool off. Now, is this the end of the road? Who knows? If Nvidia broke above 950, I really have to draw out some more levels. I didn't think that was going to be the case. And this may just be the time, not yet, but this may just be the time to potentially play the downside on Nvidia, and we will evaluate from here. Overall, guys, that is what I got for you for today's video. Hopefully you enjoyed watching or found value out of the video. Make sure to hit the like button on your way out, subscribe to the channel, go get your free stocks by signing up for Moomoo and depositing, and join the Discord, guys. You are grandfathered in for lifetime. You will not regret it. I love you all. Lottery Socks out.